this is no way. Everyone's gonna think I'm pooping. I'm taking so long. Hey guys, it's Sharon. Welcome back or welcome to my channel. Today's video, I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea what I was gonna film until like 5 minutes ago, which is crazy because I filmed and uploaded for 25 days in Vlogmas. But now when it comes to just planning and filming my regular videos, I'm like, oh my gosh, what do I do? So that being said, if you have any video requests that you would like to see from your girl, please let me know in the comments down below. But I was able to figure out today's video, and as you can tell by the title, we are reacting to TikToks that only girls understand and see if it is true indeed that only we understand them, but it's a period edition. So there's a nice little bloody twist to it. If you want to see more videos like this, I have a couple more on my channel. This is like a new series that I started recently, so it's like not that many episodes, but you can definitely go check them out. And if you want to see more of these, also let me know in the comments below and give us a thumbs up. You can have a say in my videos, be in them, and get to be shouted of the day if you follow me on my social media. That includes my Twitter, my TikTok, and my Instagram. And you can also subscribe for more if you want to see more. Also, make sure you turn on your post notifications so you're the first one here. Which actually, self-plug, if you want to see some period videos, I have 2 playlists all about periods and my period horror stories playlist. I got you, sis. Okay, now let's really get into this.
It's gonna be real quick. Brittany? Yeah? Do you have a pad? Oh, yeah. Here. Oh, no, like a pad?
No.
That's
No,
a
Brittany.
That'd be better. Oh, okay, cool.
Debatable.
Here we go. Are you okay?
True story.
I did it! Yay? This changes everything.
I have lots of comments to say. The thing is, there is one very unrealistic thing about this, and that is her getting in the tampon on the first try. If you manage to get your tampon in on the first try, you're not human. Like, you can't change my mind. It is so difficult. I struggled at least 2 or 3 times trying to get my tampon in. But you know, maybe there's someone out there that's just naturally skilled, so good for you, sis. But either way, that is really funny. Like, usually the first time you try a tampon, you're like, the game has changed. How well you put in a tampon, though? Every month when it's that time.
What do you want? Please!
What do they want? A baby. Your uterus wants a baby. I don't though, sis.
Tampons and pads should be free because they're necessary.
Facts.
Like, well, what about medicine? What about water? Should we just make those free too?
Yes.
Face first, into the point.
I love that argument. Like, oh, you think menstrual products should be free? Well, then you also think food should be free and water should be free. Yes, the basic necessities we need to live. Yeah, I do believe those should be free. Changed my mind. Like, also, half the population has a period and we can't choose to have that. Like, it just happens. Like, if we're gonna give that argument, I could choose to eat. I mean, I would still starve, right? But like, I could choose to eat or not. I can't choose when I bleed. It just happens. It's out of my control. I don't think period products should be costing as much as they do, especially when they should be free, because I literally have no choice. So yes.
Things about tampons you need to know. Here's your daily dose of health facts.
Oh Lord.
Does the Tampax take away your virginity?
No.
Of course not. A Tampax is just a tool for period protection.
Literally.
It has nothing to do with
Thank
virginity.
you.
Do you have to change your tampon every time you pee?
No.
No. Where your blood comes out and where your pee comes out
Are 2 different holes.
different places. So in reality, you can pee without wetting your tampon. Can you wear a Tampax for your first period?
Yes.
Yes, there's no age requirement.
Facts, sis. Facts.
Once you start to bleed, you're in the need.
I like that. Once you start to bleed, you're in the need. I mean, all facts. Like, literally using a tampon has nothing to do with your virginity. Your virginity is when you have sex for the first time. You're not having sex by using a tampon. Aside from that, you can pee with a tampon in because your pee hole and your blood hole, your vagina hole, are 2 different holes. And you also can use a tampon for your first time because there's no age limit or rule as to when you could use a tampon. You can use it whatever the heck you want, sis. As long as you're bleeding, because a dry tampon hurts.
Tampax for your first period? Yes, there's no age requirement on who can wear tampons. Once you start to bleed, you're in the need.
And just like that, Lola's gone. Wrong. Lola's right here. You
I literally made this TikTok. Here's my version.
And just like that, poof, Lola's gone.
I literally made this TikTok.
Lola's right here. You
So yes, very
fucking
relatable.
Brussels sprout.
Alright, you guys are free to go. Great job in class today. Bye. See you tomorrow.
The look of shame, the look of shock, the holy crap, I did that. Oh, and the walk away. I mean, yeah, like, it's not my problem anymore. Class is over and there's blood on the seat. That's too bad. I have another class to catch. That is the next person's problem. That sounds so bad. Obviously a good person would clean up their mess. In this case, it really depends on my mood if I'm a good person or not and how late I'm gonna be for class.
Life hack for all my peeps who suffer from cramps: get a cat. I'm laying in bed, crampy AF, and all of a sudden my cat comes and lays on my stomach, and it immediately feels better. I'm wondering if there's any merit to it, so I Google it, and it turns out that the purr frequency in cats matches the vibrational frequency often used in energetic healing, 100 hertz. Cats, better than Midol.
What happens when you're allergic? Asking for a friend, even though yes, I have cats. That's besides the point. I can't touch them for long periods of time and I have to take an allergy pill every day, but still. Maybe this is why cats have always been worshipped in Egypt. Like, I mean, but still, literally, what if you're allergic and cats could kill you, so, okay. Not the cough! Okay, no one does this.
Someone eating chips in here? Badass.
I mean, yeah, I guess, because I don't think you expect that to happen in the men's bathroom. Here's my thing. If you're like afraid to open your pad in a women's bathroom, number one, don't be. Majority of people in a women's bathroom know what a period is and have experienced a period. So that being said, literally no shame. If you're that worried about it, you can just flush at the same time. I generally don't think there's gonna be someone else in the bathroom being like, oh my god, they're on their period, let's go. Unless you're in middle school and like your classmates think they're in Mean Girls, that's not gonna happen, but it's still, the fat ass was funny.
What do you want from me?
Is that a heat pad?
What do you want?
Shopping for tampons when you're a manly lesbian be like. Here they are. Almost couldn't find them. Tampons or pads?
It all depends on what you're doing, sis.
What does regular mean?
Regular
Just
means,
kidding.
okay.
Can't decide.
I
He
mean,
said, excuse me, sir, this is awkward.
oh, that is awkward.
Ultra, it is then.
Listen,
I hope no one sees me.
there's no shame in this. There's
I'm
no...
gonna hide it under this toilet paper. Finally,
I don't like
stressing.
this, actually. No, I really didn't like that because it doesn't matter if you're a manly lesbian. It doesn't matter if you're trans. It doesn't matter if you're a girl, boy, whatever the heck you identify as. There should be no shame in buying menstrual products because in this person's situation, they're a manly lesbian. So you look manly. Why are you still ashamed of buying period products? What if you're buying it for your girlfriend? You know, like there's no shame, no need to hide your products. And if you're using them, so what? This pisses me off because it goes into the period stigma. Like the reason periods are so gross and people don't want to talk about them are because people keep doing stuff like this. Like guys, there's literally nothing to be ashamed of or embarrassed about. You need some products? Cool. Own that. I was with you, sis, and then you lost me. There really is no shame in buying menstrual products. The shame is that they're not free.
So you should never leave a tampon on overnight. If any of you ladies
Okay,
are
yes.
doing that, I'm gonna be super, super upset. You should never leave a tampon on for 8 hours. The most should be 4 to 6 hours. That is the longest that you should leave a tampon in, and change it every 4 to 6 hours. I would say 4 hours. Do not leave that inside knowing.
Honestly, she said to change it at 4 hours. It really depends. You could do 4 to 6 hours, right? You don't have to change it 4 hours on the dot. If you still think you can bleed a little bit more into it, then you can keep wearing it for like the 6 hours. Just don't ever wear it more than 8 hours. Like that is like your danger zone. And it's your danger zone because you're at risk at toxic shock syndrome, which is really, really rare, but it's still something that you don't even want to get close to getting or just taking that risk. Also, you know when to change your tampon? When you start like bleeding on the toilet paper, you start noticing a little bit of blood on your underwear, that's a good sign that your tampon is full and you should change it.
Hey guys, so I've gotten some comments like this, but today I'm going to be showing you how to open a pad quietly.
Why the baby voice first of all?
So you kind of just want to like push down like this. Like you're going to like put your finger on top of it. Like,
listen, wholeheartedly, ain't nobody got time for this. This is taking way too long. Literally just rip it, girl. Be proud of it. Rip it open.
But
or if you want, flush the toilet. Or you know what?
yeah, and then this is what it sounds like normally.
Or you know what? Open it beforehand or cut off the sides. Like, this is no way. Everyone's gonna think I'm pooping. I'm taking so long.
I never really talk about this, but here's some of the worst situations my period has put me in.
Every situation.
This Christian summer camp,
Oh,
and
Lord.
it's for
Literally.
when you raft. Yes, like whitewater rafting on the fucking river. Yes, like this shit right here. What the
What kind of a
fuck?
camp does
Immediately when I
that?
had to go to this summer camp, I got my period. And mind you, you're on this raft for about like 6 or 7 hours, And I was like 15 and I was like really scared of tampons.
They're that
but
long?
I had to use a tampon. And I was deathly afraid of toxic shock syndrome. During the day, we'd always have 10 minutes of alone
That's
time
super
where
rare,
we'd
y'all.
sit and we'd pray. And if you're in nature on the fucking river, there's no restroom. So if I ask my guy to go to the bathroom, it typically means I'm gonna shit. So I'd use this praying time where I was supposed to be praying to God to take out my tampon and dig it in the dirt. Because there was no trash anywhere. Also, one day while I was whitewater rafting, my tampon came out.
There's still a tampon out there somewhere just buried in the dirt by this river where kids go to camp at. You know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, okay?
So go back. No, I'm not. What's on this?
How?
Ew! Ew! Go back!
How?
Get in the car. Go back. You're going back, dude. That's my money. You can't do that with my money. You're going back. I want food. I'm hungry as fuck. My dad told me to eat. I'm hungry. 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 You're going back. You're going back. You're going back. You are going back. This is my cheeseburger.
So,
It's taking a turn.
this dude is giving me a freaking headache. Okay, that's enough, dude. We're not screaming anymore. My question is, why is there a dude that's obviously a very dude, like a dude's dudes, like it's a car full of dudes. How is this relating to a girl in her period? And it's because he's angry about his food. There's a difference between being upset about like getting the wrong order and then being a psycho like this dude. This is extra. If you are like this on your period, I'm scared for you. Imagine a grown-ass man throwing a tantrum. Anyways.
Excuse me.
No.
I know that I am not the only one that flushes my tampons.
What?
My husband is trying to tell me that I should not flush.
You definitely should not.
Tampon that came out of my vagina. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? Wrap it in toilet paper and put it in the trash to rot?
Yes.
What do you mean? Like, I know, obviously, you don't flush the plastic, you don't flush the wrapper.
Girl, you don't flush any of it.
But the dirty, used tampon, please tell me everyone else flushes their tampons. My whole
Absolutely
entire life, I
not.
flushed my tampons. Now, yes, I know you're not supposed to flush baby wipes. There is no such thing as flushable wipes. It's all a lie. Do you know that? And he is a plumber, too. So he's like, I know, blah, blah, blah.
Bruh.
Please tell me you flush your tampons. Or do you put them in the trash? Like, people's trash is at their house, at your house? I mean, obviously...
Yes, that's where they go.
Trash, but I don't know.
Homesis is married to a plumber. And if a plumber is saying you can't flush tampons, how is that not a good enough answer for you? Y'all, I flushed a dirty tampon once, clogged my toilet. Immediately, my dad had to unclog it and literally pulled the tampon out and be like, did you do this? And I had to be like, oh my God, it must have fallen out and I had no idea. Literally, every time you go to the restroom, in a public place, there's usually always those signs that say, do not flush any feminine products down the toilet because it could mess up the pipes. I don't know how this girl has been flushing her dirty tampons her entire life without having a problem, or maybe she's like clogging these toilets and has no idea because she's left, but y'all, no. Like, what I do is I grab toilet paper, like she mentioned, and I wrap my dirty tampon in it and I simply toss it in the trash. It's going in the trash anyways. Like, that's what trash is for, trashing stuff. So yes, that's where you put your dirty tampon. But whatever, you know what? Let's answer her question. If you flush your tampon or if you put it in the trash, let me know in the comments down below. Obviously, you know where I stand on this. After clogging the toilet that one time, never again. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give us a thumbs up. In the comments below, I want you to tell me, do you flush your tampon or not? And I also want to know which one of these do you think was the most relatable? Honestly, I think the least relatable one, I can tell you, that was the dude with the food. He's insane. He has problems aside from that. I'm a little offended that they think girls are like that on their period. Am I gonna be angry if my order got messed up? Of course, I'm not gonna throw a tantrum like a little 5-year-old kid, but aside from that, probably, oh yeah, your first time like using a tampon and realizing, oh my God, this is so much better than a pad. That was me, and now I'm a pad girl again. So how good did that really last? Anyways, you let me know if you want to see more like this. I have a couple more episodes on my channel that you can go check out. Shout out of the day goes to Vivian on Instagram, and thank you so much. If you'd like to be shout out of the day, just follow me on my Instagram and stay active. And if you want to see more period related videos, I have 2 playlists for you. I have my period horror stories, and I have my all about periods playlist that includes like hacks, tips, tricks, literally anything else, like Q&As, first time using a tampon, how to use a tampon, all that good stuff. Lots of bingeable content, basically. So definitely go check those out, and if you want to see more, subscribe for more, and make sure that your post notifications are turned on, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!